Hello and welcome to another Speedpaint. This time I'll be designing a mix of my favorite and least favorite Pokemon. Now if you like Barbarical, that's all good. It's just, it has this weird claw hand face and it's just a weird Pokemon in general. Kinda weird, I wouldn't like it actually because I love weird things. I honestly don't hate it that much, but it had to be somebody and so I chose this one. So why do I like Gardevoir so much? Well, long story short, it all started when I was around 10 years old and played Pokemon Ruby. And I just loved Gardevoir. That's really all there was to it. Also, when I don't make videos, I make Gardevoir fusions. Lots of Gardevoir fusions. Check my DeviantArt if you are interested in that stuff. I even have two older speed paints where I made a Gardevoir Jinx fusion and a Gardevoir Spiritomb fusion. I still love that Spiritomb fusion, and if you want to see that, here's a cut with a link to that video. But enough talk, let's get started with creating this monstrosity. So, I start off with the head. When I do fusions, I like to see what design elements I can mix together so it looks interesting. So, I decided to draw Gardevoir's hair helmet thing, like the claw, and it's a little bit interesting. I feel like I'm gonna use that word a lot in this video. It's just interesting. Here I'm drawing the face. I wanted to include the cheek markings that Binacle has, but I decided against it since, well, we ain't fusing Gardevoir with Binacle. That's a whole other venture that I do not want to be a part of today. Here I start sketching up the body. I always use Gardevoir's body as a base when making Gardevoir fusions, because then I can actually make the design look good. Mostly, anyway. I tried to figure out how I want to implement the rocks in the design. They're pretty big and bulky, so they don't quite fit on a graceful Gardevoir. Spoiler warning, this Gardevoir will be anything but graceful. I decided to make the rock part fit tightly around their body, and mixed it up with Gardevoir's chest horn. And I have a little hole going through it, just like the one Barbarical has. The hands and arms weren't too difficult to get right. I don't think they look too bad. I just had to figure out what to do with the other set of arms. But that's for later because I moved on to the dress. Okay, this was the worst part. I love being creative with Gardevoir's dress and creating fun designs, but this dress is a mess. I could have gone with a striped pattern on the basic Gardevoir dress, but nope. I wanted to turn the rock into a dress. I don't even know how to explain this. Just watch it unfold. So I still needed to draw the other arms, and I decided to put the extra set of arms on their back. It's actually cheating because I didn't have to think about how they're joined with the body. But even if I made the shoulders wide enough to fit them on there, the head is still too big, so it'd just be a mess, so that's why I placed them on the back instead. Okay, with the sketch done, I start the line art. I don't know why, but this almost took me 2 hours. I'll spare you the boring part and we'll just jump straight to coloring this damn thing. And the line art is done. I started to color them and I only use Barbarical's colors for this one. I usually like to keep the white of Gardevoir in my designs, but it's mostly to break up the other colors. And this works just fine with Barbarical's colors alone. There's not much more to say about this, so now I'll just sip it and let you watch the rest of the speed paint. See you on the other side! So, final thoughts. I don't know, I don't hate them, but they are definitely on the more weird side of what I've designed. But for what it is, I don't think it looks too bad. What are your favorite and least favorite Pokemon? Do you think they would make a good fusion or a monstrosity like mine? You're probably not gonna tell me in the comments, but I wanted to ask anyways. User interaction and all that. Except it's just me talking to myself. I hope you enjoyed the speed paint. There will be more in the future, so long I don't have to do this ever again. Thanks for watching, and always keep improving.